legal weed deal between Murphy and lawmakers suddenly collapses in stunning development. I think this is huge because this was reported on January 9th. We are officially 8th. Okay.
Updated on the 9th.
Okay, thank you, sir. Updated on the 9th, posted on the 8th. So we're not even officially open, could officially buy and indulge legally in New Jersey, and already there's a collapse in the development. And I think this is like I said, I think I said earlier, fuck the editors, not the editors, fuck like the politicians and all this shit, because they all in it for their own potential good. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but let's see. No, editor's note. We don't need to read the editor's note. We need to get straight to the facts. Right here, Mr. Security D Union, who sponsored a cleanup bill, S33220, to address Murphy's call to add penalties for underage use of marijuana, said Friday afternoon that the measures will not go up for a vote in the full Senate on Monday after other senators objected to it. The governor has declined to sign bills passed last month to legalize and decriminalize weed without changes that enact penalties for those under 21 caught with marijuana. He had called the issue technical but important. Bro, I'm gonna get another quick shot of Henny for this, bro. This is the shit I'm talking about. When you say politicians, we just spent like 30, 40 minutes in the last episode breaking down the deep inner workings of all the shit that the growers is gonna have to pay the cops a fucking tax so they can pay the penalties for all this. And the point I'm trying to say is like, yo, can't drink too much of this shit. No cap. I got a funny Henny story that I tell y'all. So hopefully this episode, but one of these days, hilarious Hennessy story. But say that for another day. But
what are you talking about? Some underage stuff?
Yeah, if you're under 21 and you get caught with marijuana, they're trying to enact some type of penalties or fines or I don't even know what it is. Let me scroll more and see.
Like alcohol.
Basically. And I'm like, I think that's some bullshit. It's like if it's legal, but
I mean, no, not really, because you gotta put an age limit. There's an age limit on everything. Cigarettes, alcohol, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So there has to be an age limit on this. It's in the same, it's not the same, but it's damn near the same category.
I fully agree. So I don't want to sound ignorant and say, yo, no. It's just that when I say, like, for them to hold this up, like, there isn't, like, how can I put it? With these penalties that you're saying, like, you're trying to impose, like, a new law, I'm trying to understand, like, hold on, right here, like, right here, because I see the 6 ounces shit. I'm trying to understand. Like, I thought this was the thing. Like, you feel me? The legalization and decriminalization bill had discrepancies. One sought to do away with the penalty for all ages possessing up to 6 ounces of marijuana, and the other made underage possession a disorderly persons offense. I could agree with the underage being a disorderly persons offense, granted, because we're not young kids, and honestly, young kids shouldn't. If you're a young kid, you shouldn't be walking around with 6 ounces of marijuana, because clearly you're in a lifestyle that young kids normally don't belong in. Yeah, I'm just being honest. But, live your life. But at the same time, I could agree with that. You feel me? I'm open to that. Like, yo, if you're young and you're doing something you shouldn't be, just to encourage them to stay on the right path, absolutely. The cleanup bill sought to create a uniform, mild penalties that walk back a previous attempt by lawmakers to end the punishment for marijuana possession. But it fell apart Friday afternoon, even though Secretary had presided over a Senate Judiciary Committee Thursday that advanced the bill by a vote of 7-3. And just hours after that, Governor Murphy's office approved of the bill and would sign it into law if passed the legislative on Monday. Secretary said Friday he was removing his name as a sponsor of the cleanup bill, making it a full 180 on the measure after members of the Senate expressed fierce opposition. Nearly 2 weeks of work and negotiations between the administration and lawmakers collapsed in one afternoon. We're satisfied with the bill we gave them, and we want to take an action on the bill. Said Murphy will have to veto or sign the bill as it is, and that the Senate is done with the issue until then. It's a change in policy, Secretary said. They said it's technical, but not. This is crazy. In the 11th hour, the governor had proposed a legislation. Boom. The assembly pulled the vote to clean up the bill from Mondays on Friday evening. Oh, wait, this was updated. So hopefully, this is important. In the 11th hour, the governor had proposed legislation for the disproportionately and unfair hurt communities of color. State Assemblyman James Hammond Holly D. Union, who sponsored the legislative bill, said in a statement that the governor can hold the legislation hostage. You can't hold the legislature hostage in an effort to further target over-politicized communities and place a de facto tax on poor people whose children may suffer. Yeah, the proposal draconian and ethically perverse. Damn, when you say it like that kind of this is crazy because I feel like each side makes an argument, and this is the part that's tricky. It's like, I don't want to be like, I kind of agree with like you said, like kind of what you said, disorderly thing. You don't want kids running around.
Yeah, it got to be rules like alcohol, 21 and over.
Absolutely.
Or cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, to give people fines for, that's only going to, fines, that's one thing people don't need, especially in this day and age, moving forward, and this time with the pandemic and everything. Yeah, fines to pay money on top of money, pay money we don't have on top of the money we barely got to pay for the shit we do have.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. To keep it in short, I think this is bullshit, but I do also feel that this is a good bring up that I feel that there should be some type of structure and legislative infrastructure in place because, like you said earlier, we don't want young kids running around doing savage shit. We just want some type of uniform unity. But then at the same time, I don't think this should be held up. And if what I'm reading is correct, that this has not been signed into effect and it's being held up because Governor Murphy wants these changes to be made. This is bullshit, and the whole fucking legalization of marijuana in New Jersey has just been put in the fucking shambles because, like they said, 2 weeks of fucking debating just got thrown away in one afternoon. One afternoon.
It's like a big speed bump that you can't get over right now.
You get what I'm saying? It's just some straight bullshit. It's like, look, I'm not trying to make it a fucking big thing, but it's like, why can't we just agree? I'm not going to hold you. We spent 30 minutes breaking down the shit, bro. They had mad fucking things in there. Mm-hmm. The taxes, the police shit, all the fucking, the probation, and the unions, and the rehab. They had mad shit in there.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, we wanted more shit. Listen. This is some shit I could stay here and talk about all fucking day. And the reason I'm not is only going to be depressing. They should just get this shit over with. You're already taxing motherfuckers. And then the crazy part is this shit's in shambles and it fell apart before it even started. So we don't even have the proper infrastructure to get this shit going. And it's we shit the bed.
Legalize it. Make it 21 and over. If you underage, ticket.
Simple.
Vote for P, yo. Vote for Rockville, yo.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right fucking now. Telling you now, where it's gonna make the world a fucking better place.